Good evening from the Sunshine Coast, where the Australian Surf Lifesaving Championships for 2016 have come to a close. On my right, Kirsty Higgison, and on my left, Katie Williams. And between us, collective deep breath. What an afternoon of sport we have just witnessed.
Hasn't it been so full on? It's been crazy, so crazy down there. Probably one of the biggest crowds I've seen in a long time for surf sport. So good to see the community getting behind it, and just so good.
Katie, you were up a bit higher, and so you got to look down on the crowd, and wow.
Incredible. It was incredible. I got to watch from up top, and it's been amazing down here. I can't believe it's all over.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
We talked about it being sad this morning, and now that it is over, well, we're going to miss it.
Yeah, probably going to miss it, but you know, it's been such a great season for a lot of people, so they're probably stoked, you know, in the season.
An incredible afternoon of results, as we said. Probably Newport, an outstanding double in the Taplin Relay Finals. The women, Georgia Miller did an amazing job. She had Hannah Minogue doing a stellar job. And then the men, they were behind. Redhead had them.
Yes, I was kind of hoping Redhead would pip them, but hey, to get the double, that was incredible, and such great racing, chopping and changing, even for the minor places as well, so full on racing.
Huge final swims from Kendrick Louis and then Dane Farrell. Yeah, Mitch Trim had a great
Max
great
Brooks.
puddle. Yeah.
Amazing team. All of those athletes together are literally unstoppable, and they came home with a huge win.
Yeah, so that obviously was huge for Newport to do the double. The celebrations down on the beach were something that really had to be seen to believe, that the whole club getting around it. But that came off the back of two outstanding Ironwoman races. We started with Rebecca Creedy, who was nowhere near first going into the water for the final leg of the swim, and the former Commonwealth Games swimmer produced one of the swims of her life, Kirsty.
I know, and it was so good to see. You know, a few years ago she was going to win, and then unfortunately, you know, fell off the board and Courtney Hancock pipped it. But to see her get a win and have on the back of a disappointing season from the series is just unbelievable. I'm so stoked for her. But no, running into the swim, it was either between her and Georgia Miller. I couldn't really put it past the two. So to see her come out on top's unreal.
Yeah, Georgia ended up coming second, but Rebecca Creedy, as you'd expect, over the moon after that result.
It's really emotional. You know, I've been through a massive roller coaster of ups and downs this season, and way more downs than ups. And you know, it's moments like that you really start to doubt yourself. And you know, it's all up to my husband, Rhett Colley, who I've done a lot of training with over the last 2 months since the series, and he's really pulled me out of that hole and helped me to believe in myself even in those darkest days. So to go out there and get this win today, it means so much, and I guess it keeps that desire burning for next year, and hopefully I'll be back.
Now, Katie, one of my favourite moments of this Australian Championships over the past 9 days, we're seeing Shannon Eckstein absolutely dominate. He blew him away in the men's open Ironman final. He came out of the water, and then 36 years since Grant Kenny did the double here, junior senior Ironman in the same afternoon. He ended up, they gave each other a hug as Shannon was coming in. He had enough time, that's how far in front he was, to come through and claim the Australian title, and he really did claim it for an 8th time.
I guess that's why they call him the Professor.
Yeah, absolute superstar. I mean, greatest of all time. We talk about, we've had some greats in this sport, but surely greatest of all time.
I'm going to put it down, greatest of all time. You know, it was so special even to be here and witness it happen. I'm probably telling my children, you know, I was be able to compete in the same era as him, so special to watch.
Yeah, absolute superstar, and it came off the back of winning that surf race yesterday. So Shannon Eckstein, as you expect, absolutely ecstatic today.
They're all special, but you know, you feel the same amount of pressure. The more you win, the more expectation is. You know, coming down the semi-final this morning, no one's assured of going through, and the pressure's on you to get through, and everyone expects it. So I've learnt to deal with that over the years, but it doesn't stop. You know, your gut's churning in the morning, and yeah, I've trained really hard and spent a lot of time out in the water, and a real passion for it too. You can train as much as you want. If you're not passionate about something, you know, it won't show in your performances. And I get excited to race these younger guys, and yeah, I'll keep doing it while I can.
Now, Kirsty, who knows? Maybe with the under-17s and the under-19s, maybe the next Shannon Eckstein sitting there. But we had 17 Ironman champion Callum Lowe-Griffiths from Queenscliff. Yep. Great performance from him. Nick Green, I mean, we know about Nick Green. He's in the Australian high performance squad. He won the 19s by a long way. He absolutely dominated that. Carla Papak from Cronulla. So we've got gold medal headed south over the border. And Lizzie Wellborn, I mean, she is dynamite. She she was so far behind, Katie.
She's incredible. She's a young girl from Bondi. She's 17 years of age. She's going to be the next champion. She already is a champion at such a young age. She even missed her board, I think, and she ended up coming through with a huge win. So she's going to be the next superstar.
Yeah. I'll tell you what was a great performance today. Hannah Minogue, in her career throughout the time, she'd never won a gold medal at the Australian Championships. Today she won 3.
That was incredible. I was so stoked for her. I love Hen, you know.
Yeah.
I've grown up with her, and to see her knock over like 3 on the one day is incredible. I'm so stoked for her.
She was part of the Taplin Relay final for Newport. She also won the women's double ski and she won the single ski. So yeah, what a great day. And of course the brothers down there commentating on it. So a nice little moment down there for Joshy and Hannah, and you know, we had to have a chat to her.
12 years of Aussies, and this is my first gold. Well, this morning was, and this is my second. So I just, you just got to, work at it harder, and it means more at the end of the day, I think. Yeah.
One of the great performances at this Open Championships, Nick Crilly, he went back to back in the single ski today, Kirsty. Now, last year he won at Kira, and it had been 11 years since he won his last championship. Now he's gone back to back. And he competed in the Masters the other day as well.
Unbelievable, just toweling up the young kids. It's so good to see, unreal.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, bell race today, Katie, we had Devon Halligan, Ben Carberry, both getting wins, board race, Hayden White won the men's, the Open men's, so had a good day.
So good.
And your mate, your club mate, Geordie Mercer came through with the gold medal.
First gold medal for boards was unbelievable to see. So stoked for her. So she had such a great start, and then her and Lizzie were head to head, and Geordie just got a run on her and managed to break away with a wave and claim that win. So it was really good to see. And same with Whitey, He unfortunately missed out in the iron final, but to see him pick up a win and just beat Cam Cole on the line was so cool.
We had some veteran athletes pick up the Open men's double ski from North Burleigh. So medals are being shared across all ages. They're going all over the country. There's so many great stories to tell, isn't there, Katie?
It's amazing how some people are missing out on finals, but then coming through and winning another race. Like, it's absolute resilience to bounce back. It's being a true athlete, really.
Yeah. Of course, it wasn't just here at Maroochydore today. There was plenty of action down at Alexandra Headland, the surf boat. That's a huge festival down there, and big finals day. Palm Beach won the reserves. Northcliffe took out the under-23s. We had Currumbin win the Open women, and Bulli back to back. Yeah, back to back in the Open men. So they've had a great championships as well. Surf boats, huge community.
They've had a stellar season. Bulli from the get-go absolutely winning, turned the cans and winning on the way home. So they really are a credit to their club.
Now, Katie, I'd love to be standing here talking to you about
a win.
about how you went in the beach flags, but unfortunately it didn't quite go to plan for you. But there was a gold medal in the family today.
There was a gold medal in the family. My dad won the March Pass, which is pretty cool. I would have loved to have come home with a gold medal myself, but this felt just as good, and they've worked really hard, and they really deserve it.
Yeah, good win for the Collaroy Club. Gee, they celebrated up there on stage. I saw you celebrating with them.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement. There'll be a lot of celebrations tonight. Collaroy certainly knows how to celebrate a win.
Well, I think the whole surf community knows how to celebrate, and I reckon you've earned a celebration. You've done now morning and evening for us for 9 days straight, 18 shows. Kirsty Higgison, you've been a champion. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for the opportunity. It was unreal. You know, to get up with pneumonia I'm pretty stoked with myself.
Unfortunately, you weren't out there competing, but this has got to be consolation prize. Next,
good.
And Katie Williams, thanks for joining us on the show for our last show for the 2016 Australian Championships.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. And to everyone who's tuned in and watched, thank you. It's been a blast putting the show together. To the Sunshine Coast community, thank you for having us. It's been fantastic. Surf Life Saving Australia has really enjoyed being here for the last 9 days for the 2016 Australian Surf Life Saving Championships. We will see you next year at North Kira. Bye for now.